Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the 1957 Cadillac Eldorado Brougham build video from a kit from Atlantis. And I looked online at some videos and some photographs on what these door panels are supposed to be made of. And it looks like it's mostly vinyl. So there won't be any flocking. These areas here are painted silver or stainless or whatever, but I think what I've decided to do is I'm just going to brush paint these panels here. And also, the bottom of the dash, I will spray with a gloss black spray paint, because that is a painted surface. But the top of the dash looks as though it is vinyl as well. So today we are going to paint the top of the dash and the door panels the same way we did the seats. Yeah, I think the seats turned out pretty well. My lighting's not the greatest yet. I'm working on getting some better lighting, but yeah, still need to do the gloss coat on it, but I think after that's done it'll give it that sheen that we're looking for. So let's put the seats off to the side. Yeah, those turned out pretty good. Get some clear on them and we'll be fine. But for right now we are going to go ahead and paint these. And I think what I'm gonna do, just for the ease of not making a mess and getting paint everywhere, I am gonna leave them on the sprue. What I'll do is I'll paint the majority of it, leave it on the sprue, let it dry, and then I'll clip them from the sprue, do the touch-up necessary, and then after that they'll get hit with the gloss coat as well, so they end up looking like the seats. I did do some research too, and all the 57 Cadillac Eldorado Broughams that I seen have a brushed stainless roof on them. And I know I said I was going to go all black on this, but hey, if brushed stainless is what the tops were made of, we want to try to be as authentic as possible. So gonna have to look in to see if bare metal foil has kind of a brushed stainless, or if there's some way we can paint it to look like it's supposed to. But yeah, just an update on that. That will not be black. That's going to be brushed stainless color. So what we'll do is find our black again. Flat black. There we go. Shake it up. Got a little magnet here from something. Where'd you come from? Huh. Now you're on the floor. Should have left it be. Alright. It's pretty shook up and mixed up from the last round from doing the seats. But it's gonna be kind of a shorter video again. Like I said, we're just gonna do some brush painting here. Want to keep this build going. Like I said, been doing some research and kind of want to make it as accurate as I can to an original 57 Cadillac Eldorado Brougham. But yeah, let's just get some paint on that top of that dash pad. It's interesting because it looks like some of the interior was leather for the seats. A lot of them that I saw online were actual, it was like tufted cloth. I'm not sure if I could get that paint outright to look like cloth. And when I think Cadillac, if I was to buy a Cadillac, it'd have to have leather seats. I know there's quite a bit of upkeep to them, but and just also to you might notice I have not primed any of these parts for the interior or nothing like that. I do plan on putting once I get the interior done, I am going to put it in the body and the chassis, and I'm going to put the two body halves together and do a really good sanding on that. I really want that paint job to look good, so we will be priming that. The interior parts, yeah, this paint flows really well. That's looking pretty good. And there's the top of our dash. We better get that lip there so that I want to make sure it got some good coverage, nice even coat, but also I want to make sure I hit all the angles that I'm supposed to get too. So same with the door panel. Just gonna give it a nice coat. And also these Cadillacs were cool. They had suicide rear doors on them. Seen some neat videos of them, like car shows and whatnot. People had them at. And this particular model does not have an engine or nothing. It's kind of like just a basic not really a whole lot of features. I'm so used to building kits with engines. You always start with the engine, it seems like, and then the chassis, but this one's pretty basic. You notice on the instructional video where I showed the instructions, yeah, the assembly, there's only 6 steps to it. Oh, my dog's talking. Somebody must have drove by. More. One thing about puppies, they'll let you know when somebody's around, which is a good thing. Ooh. Had some rain tonight. Like I said, there's some silver accents that are gonna have to be painted in, but Yeah. Looks like a good first coat coverage here, and I might have to touch it up a little bit. Just my door handle a little bit. I think we'll let that dry, and that's a good base coat for it. Check out some of these other parts and see what we got here. I think I'll end up, while we're at it, this is the front suspension piece that holds our front axle on. Let's give that a coat of flat black here. I plan on painting the chassis, the body color. Well, it's all pretty much going to be black painted because that's kind of Cadillac I want to have. And then I think that brushed stainless roof is really gonna pop. A little bit more. Getting harder for me to see it. Need one of those fancy ring lights all the YouTubers are using nowadays. I'll be able to see what I'm doing. All right. Well, I think that's what we're gonna call this video. Let that dry and see how it looks. The seats ended up turning out pretty good. Don't see that they need another coat. I did a better job painting them seats. Yeah. But I'll put that off to the side. I'll clean it off camera, but I just need to do a little test fit here to check out these seats here. I like to see them kind of in place. Looks like boom right there. And that's marked bottom. So right there and right there, just give it a little bit of a get that gloss on there. Them seats are gonna have a nice little bitty shine to it. Not really glossy, but boy, I really like how that flocking turned out. That is way better than that texture they had. We'll also have to paint the silver on there, but anyways, that's an update on the 57 Cadillac Eldorado Brougham from Atlantis. Thank you for watching, and we shall see you on the next video.